Hello everyone, welcome back to the final episode of Psychonauts, where we need invisibility to get through Fred's mind, but of course, I have all the powers, because I cheated. One thing I didn't do was use clairvoyance on a lot of the characters that appear early in this level, but Fred and Napoleon are too occupied looking at the board to pay me any attention. Meanwhile, that coin is sitting in the fireplace, and even though I haven't been told that I need it yet, I can still grab it.
Hey, you found my super valuable rare coin.
Yeah. Can I have it?
Knock yourself out. I got enough memories of my dumb ancestors hanging around.
And likewise, once I've popped into the board, I can go get the musket too.
What's this?
So that's one of the buildings that doesn't have exclamation marks yet, but I can just walk up to it, shrink down, and take the normal route. Which, of course, takes forever, so I'm gonna speed it up. I suppose I could cut it, but it doesn't take long at this speed, and it goes to show that I'm not completely incompetent at the platforming in this game. And that's how you're supposed to do it.
Hey, look! A musket! I'll bet I can arm our troops with that.
So it's not really sequence breaking as such. But now that I've got these things, I can show them to the peasants who will disappear if I show them some of the other stuff. And that's mostly going to be what this video is about. Doing things a little out of order and showing a lot of the characters things that you normally wouldn't have when you meet them. Or, of course, characters like Napoleon who aren't even interested.
I'm saving this coin until I find... Hey, check out this coin I found.
A priceless Bonaparte family heirloom.
Cool musket, eh?
Fred's troops wouldn't know what to do with one of those.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the same thing that he says if you show it to him back up in the game room. Well, let's find out what Fred's troops would make of a musket.
Cool musket, eh?
Oh, I got a gun already, but who cares about killing unless you're killing for someone, you know?
I'm gonna get rid of this snail before it annoys me too much. If I can ever catch up to it. To be honest, I just found this part kinda hilarious. It gives me the runaround for so long. But in the end, everything must meet the flame. Let's see if this guy will take money instead of love.
Hey, check out this coin I found.
I'm not in this for the money. If our leaders cared about us, I'd fight for nothing.
It's kind of funny, because he will, too. I also want to show this stuff to the knight. I don't have the note yet, but we showed him the musket in the LP. Wonder what he'll say to the coin.
Hey, check out this coin I found.
Oh, how I wish there were a gourmet restaurant in town, so that I might take that coin and buy myself a fine meal.
Yeah, predictably, he cares about nothing but food. And on the other side of the broken bridge, there's the peasant who cares only about money. Even though I've got money, I can't really give it to him yet. But let's see if a gun would help.
Cool musket, eh?
It would be cool if we had some pawn shops in this town, and I could sell it.
Unfortunately, no such thing. And then there's the third peasant. Gotta hop across a couple of rivers to get to him. This guy wants a musket, which I have, and there's no soldier outside his house, but he's not home yet. Obviously, we won't even be able to interact with this peasant until we've dealt with the first soldier and the second one has appeared. At which point we won't be able to get him out because the second soldier will be standing right outside his house. So let's just find out from this peasant that we need a note from Fred. And then go get that note, because I gotta show it to a couple of people. And come to think of it, while I'm here, I still need to use clairvoyance on one of Napoleon's soldiers. He sees me as a general, just like everybody else here. I don't remember whether I actually used clairvoyance on Napoleon. Can't use it on the houses at this size. But nothing to do with the guillotine. I'll just go grab that note from Fred and show it to everybody who might or might not be interested.
Look, I found some armaments for the troop.
Ah, get that gun out of my face. Why don't you go arm the people who are doing the fighting?
Cool musket, eh?
Fred's troops wouldn't know what to do with one of those.
Hey, I found this rare coin in the fire.
Oh, that's where it was. Well, you can have it. Last thing I want is another family heirloom.
Hey, Fred. The problem is people think you don't care.
What? I care.
Then lead them to victory, Milky Toast.
Shut up.
They think you don't care if they live or die. Thanks for the note. You have really nice handwriting.
Yeah, well, I was a calligraphy major in college, actually.
Ugh, this just gets worse and worse the more I know. Huh?
Look! Fred cares.
You can't just tell the people you care about them. You have to show them by leading them nobly into war.
Hey, it's a start.
Ow! Oh, go ahead. Beat me up. I don't care.
Trust me, he doesn't. No! I wish my own descendants had your fighting instinct.
Alright, I think we're done in the room. Back into the board. Now I want to show Napoleon's soldier all this stuff.
Cool musket, eh?
If I thought you knew how to use it, I would be frightened.
Hey, I was once an assassin, I'll have you know. Hey, check out this coin I found.
Oui, but call me 2 weeks. If we don't get more funding, I'm going to jump ship.
Look! Fred cares.
Not as much as my leader does.
Okay, and we'll save the peasant who wants this note for last. And show this to everyone else.
Look! Fred cares.
Well, then he should put his money where his mouth is and pay us.
Hi. Is this big soldier bugging you?
Yes?
Well, why don't you come out here and fight him?
What's the pay?
Freedom?
Forget it.
Yeah, for some reason Raz won't even offer him the coin while that soldier is there. Seems like if we did, he'd be willing to come out and fight, but he doesn't want to do that. So we've just got to show the note to the knight, and I think we're done for the moment.
Look! Fred cares.
Not enough to feed his troops anything but chipped beef on toast. Oh, I can't believe I spoke the name of that dish.
Hello?
Sorry, I can't storm Napoleon's stronghold today. Too weak.
Oh. Okay. Want me to call a doctor?
No, I'm...
Alright, so we'll be able to get snails for him. But there's one other person I need to show all this stuff to now that I think about it. I haven't talked to the carpenter yet. And we know that all I need to do is clear the enemies off his roof, but before that, let's show him all this neat stuff I found. It's a weird angle. Use clairvoyance on the door. And not only does it show Raz from right in front of the door, but you can't move in that view. Yeah, it seems to work on all the doors that way. I mean, I'm jumping, you can see, but I don't go anywhere. So alright, that's enough investigating that weird clairvoyance phenomenon. Let's get back to the carpenter and show him all my cool stuff.
Watch it! I'm saving this note for that guy who thinks Fred doesn't care about him. Hey!
And I think I want to just talk to him first. And then show him my stuff.
Look! Fred cares!
How about the burglar on my roof? Does he care about that?
Hey, check out this coin I found.
You can't fool me by giving me money. I know you're a burglar.
Cool musket, eh?
A gun? And I was just starting to believe that you weren't a burglar.
Somehow I don't think he was. Alright, I've shown everybody I can the note, I think. So we'll just give it to the peasant.
Hey, I have an important message from your fearless leader.
Oh my god. He does care. He does.
And now let's see what happens if we talk to him on the big scale, because I don't think I ever bothered to do that.
Time to fight for the fatherland.
I'm on it. But I can't get over that broken bridge there. Maybe you could get that lazy carpenter to fix it?
I heard that.
Cool musket, eh?
I don't care about anything now, except for my fearless leader, Fred.
Indeed. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was odd that I could walk through the water at this point. I forgot it's really shallow compared to me at this size. I thought maybe it was some kind of weird clairvoyance thing. But anyway, we need to clear the enemies off the carpenter's roof, and I can't do it at this size, no matter how much I try. So, let's skip ahead a little bit.
Word to the wise, give up while you can.
Yeah, I already did that in the LP. So now the third peasant is home.
Hello? I'm recruiting...
Go away! I'm not coming out till the soldier's gone. I'm unarmed.
He left. He said he had to go to the bathroom and he left.
Yeah, nice try.
Hey, check out this coin I found.
Man, I could buy a gun with that if there were a decent pawn shop in town.
Hello? I'm recruiting...
Go away! I'm not coming out till the soldier's gone. I'm unarmed.
Yeah, just like the coin for the second peasant, you can't even give it to him until you've gotten rid of the soldier.
Okay, you got your money. Let's fight.
Well, I hope you saved a little dough to fix that broken bridge over there, because I can't get to the soldier until you do that.
Well, of course I can do that.
Cool musket, eh?
I only care about how much I'm getting paid.
Oh, now who went and broke my beautiful bridge? Don't worry, darling. Man, I am good.
Okay, you got your money. Let's fight.
Well, I'm ready. Send me over there.
So there's nothing else that I can really show any of the other characters on the board. But I figured it might be interesting to try to catch all the snails without dealing with the sensors, just staying ahead of them and briefly using telekinesis to bring all the snails to me. It's not like they're very fast. Just have to get a bit creative sometimes. And take the long way around. Jump over some obstacles the sensors can't negotiate, and there we go.
Okay, snails, it's time to serve the cause.
So be it.
Watch it.
And the amusement ends quickly.
Is he really gone?
I think that's pretty much all I can do with Fred, but I wanted to go back in with no cutscene.
Not much to do here.
Because someone told me that Raz has a lot more to say to the cows.
Can you believe a great battle was once fought here, on these very fields upon which you now so peacefully graze? Many men died. Some did it for money, some for country, and some did it just because they had guns. And now no one is left on the battlefields, except you cows. Crazy world, isn't it? Huh? Don't you think it's crazy? Hmm? Hey, I'm talking to you, cow. We fought and died for you so you could chew your cud in peace. If it wasn't for me, you'd all be talking French right now. Shame on you, ungrateful cow. Shame on you, ungrateful cow. That's what it was like when the war was on.
Don't think there's a whole lot else to do with the cows. I can't really cook them like that. Although, I do want to see myself through the eyes of a cow. Man, I'm a stud. Literally, I think. Better not let Edgar see that. But we're done with the lower part of the asylum, so let's just skip ahead to the upper part, where there's one more character I never tried to use the Psycho Portal on, because there's no level inside her head.
I'll guard your body and we'll get your brain back really soon. It's doing important work right now. It's on a mission.
I'm not sure there's anything in her head, really. But yeah, the Psycho Portal just bounces uselessly off her head. Then again, it bounces off everybody's head in this room. Guess it's just got nothing to attach to. But all is not lost, because there is something at least mildly interesting to do up here with the Psycho Portal.
Excellent. There it is. I'd never get it past that psychic shield. And anyway, now's not the time for turtle brain diving.
So we'll skip ahead to the final level, Meat Circus.
You gotta help me save the bunny.
Alright, the first time through I was really rushing through this level and didn't take the time to appreciate a lot of stuff. Like the effects of confusion or clairvoyance on a lot of the characters here. Little Oli sees me as a ringmaster, which I guess means that he looks up to me at least.
Please, Mr. Boy.
Yeah, the rabbit sees me as the butcher, that's nothing new. And while I want to use clairvoyance on one of the mutant rabbits, not while it's attacking anyone. It sees me as a carrot. I think I might already have done that. But in the meantime, we'll just move on. There are a couple of other characters in this area that I can use clairvoyance on. And while I don't think they made this area specifically easier in the PC version, it's definitely a lot faster when you know what you're doing and not specifically going for all the figments at once. Yeah, the fat lady can see me as a bar of chocolate as it happens, but it's kind of hard to see in that view, and I don't want to spend the time jumping around to get a good picture. Telekinesis really is the way to deal with the mutant rabbits. Not only because it's really handy for the little bunny, too. I think I said in the thread that telekinesis really doesn't have any combat applications. I think this place is the exception. Although I suppose I could try throwing sensors at each other in a couple of other places. Generally it's easier just to shoot them, especially once you've got the Psyblast that chains from enemy to enemy. This guy is hard to get a bead on. But no surprise to anyone, he sees me as a target. I really don't know how I keep doing that. Yeah, we just throw the bunnies at each other and they die immediately.
Oh, I got you, Mr. Bunny.
And then I get stuck on a hot dog. I really don't understand how large portions of this game work sometimes. I'm pretty sure you don't actually need to use levitation to get across these platforms, but I might as well. Especially when you're in a hurry. And admittedly, nothing interesting is going to happen from this point, but I'm right at the end anyway, so why not? Just to show you that this part isn't quite as bad as a lot of people think. This is the last of the timed sequences. And yeah, you can just... Oh. That one was kind of hard to grab, so I just punched it to death. And he's far enough ahead of the mutant rabbits that we're done with this section. So one more climb to give confusion its go. Mutant rabbit kind of headbangs for a bit. And moving on, we got the fat lady up here. Kinda want to use clairvoyance on her again to get a better view of how I look to her. Confusion hits her but doesn't have any effect at all. She is pretty much scenery, but scenery with eyes. And nothing else I can even try to do to her. So, that's a slightly better view of the candy bar. And that's when it occurred to me, there's a meat grinder right there under the tightrope. If I can ever get to it. What happens if I fall in? Yep, my health immediately drops to 0. But if I've got a dream fluff, then it refills my health and I can climb back out. It's not really instant death as such. And I think that leaves me with just one more thing that I need to do. So, once I take care of that, the LP is done. Thanks to everyone for watching. And if you join me for my next LP, I'll see you then. Till then, we've got to confuse a knife thrower. And he just kind of gets stunned and sways back and forth for a few seconds. Alright, well, not the strongest note to end on, but end we shall.
Man, these things smell terrible. I'm ready.
I'm out of here, guys.